How's it going, TTC? SoCal Rams here. So, today's video we're going to talk about 3 NFL teams eyeing the LA franchise, the race for LA. You got the Chargers, Raiders, and the Rams. Also, a little one-on-one with Jeff Fisher talking about what the Rams need to improve on and his thoughts on Bradford. Let's get into this shit right now.
Then it's not too much.
And you're adjusting your body armor that Barry Bonds popularized.
This may be too little even. I mean, you want to
8 to 10 minutes. It doesn't.
You want to see, but they got to cut 30 minutes out of the game. The Los Angeles Times reports that the Oakland Raiders and the San Diego Chargers, even as they work on new stadium deals where they are now, will work on being joint tenants at a new privately funded stadium in Los Angeles. So that's 2 possible LA NFL teams. And that doesn't even count the St. Louis Rams moving back to L.A. at a separate stadium that their owner, Stan Kroenke, wants to build. Wilbon, can you see 3 L.A. teams?
Yeah, I'm more likely to see 2. Yes, I told you this a couple of years ago, sitting in Los Angeles, and that the downtown site isn't going to be utilized, and that's where people thought this was all going to center, right at Staples Center, L.A. Live. It's not going to barely happen there, but Tony, yes, don't tell me about London and 9 a.m. games. You can play 9 a.m. games if you want. You're going to essentially be doing that anyway for the rest of the country. In Los Angeles, in the United States of America, there's money to be made there. You can build stadiums if you can do it privately because the state isn't going to go out of its way. That's not how they work. Because San Diego can't get that in San Diego, which is why they're looking to move somewhere else. So, yeah, this is going to happen. The question is 2 teams or 3 teams?
When I was young, very young, there were 3 baseball teams in New York. Okay, 2 later moved to California, and the Mets came right in. Nobody complained about this. This is going to be big city bias on my part. At the moment in New York, in the New York metropolitan area, there are 2 basketball teams, 3 hockey teams, 2 football teams, and then 2 baseball teams. There are 3 baseball teams, there's 2 baseball teams. And that's fine. Do I feel bad for people in San Diego and St. Louis? Yeah, but this is Darwinian. Everybody wants to live in L.A. I want to live in Beverly Hills enjoying Bel Air. Okay? I mean, everybody wants to do that.
What a pitch that was.
I would like to do that.
They can keep the team in St. Louis. They don't have to. They're under obligation. Well, I don't mean that. If they wanted to build Kroenke a new stadium, they could have gotten this done already. And they're under no. I'm not saying the people in St. Louis should vote to do this, Tony.
Basketball,
but this is the reality.
Football is delivered to America through the red zone, either on the dish or cable. It is. Nobody watching cares where the games are played. They don't really care.
Locally.
That's fine. So that's how 95% of the people consume football. Yeah. And so if LA has, I don't care if they have all the teams. It's okay. Let's take a break.
G-By Jaguar. See the new model year lineup at JaguarUSA.com.
Back in Indy, talking Rams, who entered this offseason after a 6-10 season, their 10th straight season missing the playoffs. They're projected to be right around the salary cap for the 2015 season, but that includes roughly $16.6 million for Sam Bradford, whose status with the team continues to be the subject of some discussion. It's never easy when you have questions at quarterback, and Jeff Fisher and the Rams have some questions. Let's first clear up. There's conflicting reports about where you guys stand with Sam Bradford. There have been reports saying you are open to letting him seek a trade. So what's the status?
The status is Sam is very excited about coming back and putting forth the effort to try to win the division. We've not given anybody permission to go trade him. I don't know where that comes from. I had a really good visit with him after the season. Had a good visit with I just recently hired a quarterback coach, Chris Winkie. Sam had dinner with him last week. Okay, I want to make sure Sam was okay and Chris was okay. So all those things are not sure.
So it still remains that obviously you need a plan B because Sam hasn't been able to stay healthy. So how do you go about that?
Well, we have 2 options. We have free agency, or we can go get a guy with experience, or we have to dress in the draft. And so, again, I don't know what that looks like right now, but it would be prudent and wise for us to do that, considering what's happened the last 2 years. But I'm betting on Sam. You know, I've got confidence in him. As I stated 3 years ago, over and over and over, I took this job for 2 reasons. 1, because of our owner, Stan Kroenke, and 2, because we have a quarterback Sam Bradford.
After all the years, what's the most enjoyable part of this process for you?
It's just that, it's meeting the players. It's